Anyway, do you guys have a team logo as well? I think Mortal Kombat they have one, but okay, hold on. That's stress easy.
Oh, we do right now. Sorry.
对。
那个锅在哪儿找？
高压锅呀，多红的。那个是那个租客呀，那个陈松啊，他们在用的，和他们说老的那个有点坏了，所以他们就买了一个新的。他们就买了一个新的。对，我们那个旧的他们就用，他们说那个锅底有点坏了，所以他们就拿着用。一样的，他们就完全买了一个新的就给我们，人挺好的。
原来的就饭
锅底有点坏了。
这个让赔一个，
对，
这个钱
当然了。
原来用的，
对。 Okay, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the slight delay. I just got sent the Qracked Nova's logo a bit last minute, so I was trying to get the graphics, sorted out to give you guys the best possible show. But regardless, welcome back. I am Digitalcasts, and this is a LPL Open League match right now. The Autumn Cup has just started, so right now, tonight, we do have Qracked Nova versus Mortal Kombat. And, well, Mortal Kombat, I do apologize that I didn't actually put on a Mortal Kombat theme. Maybe to end the show, I'll see what I can do, but I just felt it to be very fitting. And it does seem Mortal Kombat art starting on attack. It is a best of one right now for this Open League match, and, yep. The map will be Ascent, Mortal Kombat on the attack side, so while I'm talking, I'll just get the graphics set up and guaranteed correct, so I don't get things wrong. MK for Mortal Kombat, and of course, Qracked Nova, it will be QN. I think that's a pretty good abbreviation for their team name. And you may be wondering, hey, why is it just me right now? Well, it's because unfortunately my co-caster Sapling, he did have to dip out, but that's alright. Yeah, I've done enough solo casts, and he will be observing for me, so it's not the end of the world. Regardless though, it seems the teams are ready, I hope. I'm just going to post it in the chat for them. And let's just go through the rosters right now. For Mortal Kombat, we have Crimson, Nightmare, Clown, Jigsaw, GoBag 44. And now on the defensive side, it will be Qracked Nova, Minifaro, Stuxy, Frankly, Senor Pepe, and Stumpy Longlegs. Both teams are ready, and let's just load into the game right now. Going straight over to Agent Select, so you won't have to stare at my face for any longer. Now, in a best of one, the map being Ascent. I love teams that really like to play Ascent as a best of one. It's simple, it's comfortable, and they know exactly how the map functions. So they don't really have to stress out too much though. I was told, however, early on in the chat by my observer for this game, Sapling, that apparently GoBag is quite the player. So perhaps expecting big plays coming out from him. And as you can see, the first agent lock on the attack side already insta-locking the Astra, the newest agent currently in Valorant. Very versatile utility kit. You have Nebula Smokes and you have Gravity Well Sucks, which can fragile an opponent once it does explode. The Nova Pulse as well, just a faster, slightly shorter breach fault line that's instantaneous, and of course, her ultimate, the Cosmic Divide. Rather, yes, once again, rather very diverse kit, versatile kit. And this is a real curveball from what we've seen in the previous matchup tonight on the attack side for Ascent. Crimson with the Sky Pick, Nightmare on the Sentinel Cypher, Clown and Jigsaw, double duelist, Reyna and Jet. So, what this means to me is, for the attack side at the very least, Mortal Kombat, they're gonna have to they're gonna have to play really concise and really coordinated for their team play, because Nebulas, I mean the Nebulas for Astra, they're very limited in size and duration, and you also have limited amounts. They don't recharge like Omens do, and they definitely don't last 20 seconds as Brimstones. So they're gonna have to not waste their utility and try to take a side as fast as possible. Meanwhile, on the defensive side, I didn't even touch up on them until now. Much more stock standard, of course, with Stumpy Longlegs locking in the Viper. Not something you see too often in a sense, but at least higher tier teams, they should be always investing into a Viper pick. I wouldn't call it quite the buff just yet. They have nerfed her slightly, but definitely her utility much more viable nowadays than it was in the past. So, I think this is actually a much more interesting matchup compared to the first LPL amateur game we saw today. This is open, by the way, in case you guys don't know. So, if you guys and your friends are keen to play some Valorant in a league that's reasonably well organized, just join LPL Open or Amateur and see what happens. Open's free as far as I'm concerned, but the further you move up and you face against stiffer competition, you're going to have to pay an entry fee. But there are prizes should you play very well. Now, going back to the agent picks. On the defensive side, Qracked Nova, I'll be honest, I don't really know a lot about this team, and, it's the OC special. Whenever a team doesn't work too well, they shuffle, people get dropped, people get picked up. It's the same old story. But look at the Astra usual being dumped down right now by GoBag, and this is a really heavy take over towards the side. Stumpy Longlegs, that's a great snake bite to block of people running into him right off the bat. Jigsaw already dashes onto the side, takes one down, and the A side is completely free for the taking. Door gets closed. 5v4 post-plant situation. Frankly, okay, that's just disastrous. What a lob. Doesn't quite get anything anywhere. And this retake, it's just not off to a great start. Jigsaw just keeps swapping hands. The pixel angle takes down Stuxy. Quick double, going for more at this point. Dashing into the enemy's hands, almost getting another kill, but Minifarah manages to take him down before he gets too greedy. And that Leer doesn't make Frankly's life any easier. And as we can see, the attack is just going on the prowl. They want the hunt, they want the kills, pad their stats. And if I have to say anything, this is a really, really aggressive pistol round coming out from Mortal Kombat. Oh, also forgot to do the predictions. So while I'm here, get that started. Something I always forget to do. So yeah, ladies and gents, it's not easy to be running production and trying to break things down at the same time. And already a pause to come through for one of the teams. Oh, thank God. They did manage to pause it in time. I don't like to pause it because it does impact the stream quality to an extent. It does seem one of the players for Qracked Nova has had a computer crash, so this is a technical timeout for the record. Really convincing and fast round, obviously, coming through for Mortal Kombat, and as a result, they will be able to buy into this quite healthily. Half armor on quite a few players, so I am perhaps expecting them to not survive and buy rivals into the next. I'm not too sure what the plan is here. And Jigsaw, once again, aerial acrobatics, takes down Stumpy Longlegs, Deja Vu, A-side's clear for taking strength through his smoke, takes down Stuxy as well. Oh dear, the aggression just does not stop. He keeps going and going and going. He's relentless. He's only a double, looking for a triple. Yeah, oh, I was gonna say it's easy, but Frank Lee will punish him for getting too greedy, but Clown's already there to back him up. Minifarah jumping up into window. That's a pretty good flick. Clown, the greed is overtaking him, but still, it doesn't matter because they have one-on-one trades coming through from Mortal Kombat. Senor Pepe by himself, 1v3, only a shorty to play with, so it's probably in his best interest to be a little goblin, hide around corners, and maybe able to catch Crimson right now. The wide swing from Crimson, and Senor Pepe couldn't quite get the shot down, firing off one shell and couldn't quite land the other. So, clean and concise round for Mortal Kombat, 2-0. Losing only one player, so their economy obviously will be feeling a lot better. They really don't have to buy a rifle coming into this, so go back, perhaps jumping the gun a little bit. Regardless though, their economy across the entire team is healthy. Win or lose, they will be able to buy rifles into the next. But finally, Qracked Nova, this will be a full buy across the board. Maybe not for Frankly, which is a little bit concerning there. Senor Pepe looking to use the Judge instead of anything else. Nothing to speak of in terms of ultimates, but Jigsaw, as you can see, using only a Sheriff and armor. The Bladestorms are out, and Stuxy, oh, that's disastrous, missing the initial shot, and then the spray control. Go back, takes him down handily. Snakebite to come through, and then Stumpy Longlegs just dancing with fire a little bit there. We saw the jet up at the very top. And go back, just getting us a little bit of insight on this team comms there. But Jigsaw once again dashing onto the side, and this easy slice and dice onto Stumpy Longlegs. Once again, Jigsaw keeps entering onto the Viper there. Crimson joins him swiftly onto Minifarah, and it's just a clean sweep. Down to Senor Pepe now, 1v5. Finally takes one down onto Go Bag, has a gun to work with, and he does get blinded briefly by the Guiding Light, and not much longer for this world, 3-0.
Wait, what? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Test.
Yeah, Go Bag having a little bit of technical issues right now.
I'm not talking in game though. I think my game is bugged.
Okay. This is a little bit awkward. I've never had this actually. His game is bugged, so everyone's hearing exactly what he says. So yeah, I thought
Did it just suddenly happen? Was it fine before?
It was a little bit concerning to hear him suddenly smack talk perhaps the enemy team. Regardless though, it is what it is. That's a first, I'll be honest. I was quite shocked there. A bit of at a loss for words. Okay, back to the game at hand. Mortal Kombat, 3 rounds back to back. Their aggression, it's not getting challenged or punished right now. And Qracked Nova just having a bit of a rough time. The buy didn't work out. As a result, the team will have to sort of hard eco this while Mortal Kombat just punishing them for doing anything. Their A side hold just simply isn't working. I think I think they really do need to stack more players onto the A side or play more defensively. Stumpy Longlegs does have poison orbs and snake bites, but just it doesn't hold off the push for very long. Not much respect coming out from Jigsaw, as you know, the Jet and Duelist just dashing onto the side every single time and entering onto Stumpy Longlegs more often than not. Economy wise though, Mortal Kombat, yeah, definitely not struggling. They have a great time right now. Most players are about 5k average. Guns, rifles, they're safe to say the very least. But Qracked Nova, you've only lost 3 rounds in a row, and this is looking to be yet another loss because obviously an inferior by 3 upgraded pistols and 2 judges to play with. Frankly, and Senor Pepe, they cannot go too aggressive and take those long range duels, or else, well, they are going to go down quite fast. Drink your water, ladies and gentlemen. It's healthy for you. Stumpy Longlegs, similar story. Lone Viper on the A side, poison orb to come through, and now this is finally aggressive, but I do think it's readable. Boost hasn't done this just yet, and Jigsaw saw him for sure. Oh, it doesn't miss the spray down. Jigsaw just a tad too fast. Stumpy Longlegs didn't quite commit. Too overconfident perhaps in the frenzy. And now once again, A side has been lost. The Sky overgrowth, the healing coming through. AoE for crying out loud. Jigsaw was tagged up, but now he's back to full health. This retake, you have 2 judges and you have 2 upgraded pistols, and it's looking less and less possible by the moment as Stuxer gets taken down. Senor Pepe going in, all guns blazing, go back, then back up his teammate. Nightmare finally pushes, takes down Mini Farah. Frankly, 1v5 with the judge. Good luck, I have to say. Go bag, showing us a little bit of a movement tech there, and will distract Frankly while Nightmare runs around the corner using his teammate as distraction and ends the round on a flawless note. Mortal Kombat. Goodness gracious. You know, okay, if any of you guys have actually played the Mortal Kombat games or know what it's about, when you manage to take down an opponent without taking a single hit, it's called a flawless victory. So if this actually keeps every single time Mortal Kombat gets a flawless round, I'm going to say that right now. Qracked Nova finally are able to full buy into this round. You have 2 players close to their ultimates, a Resurrection and a Cypher Neural Theft. Yeah. Senor Pepe, here's the side take over towards B, and this is honestly just, in a nutshell, the entire story of Mortal Kombat. Just go hard, fast, and dirty. Senor Pepe, tunnel visioning a little bit, while Jigsaw already made it to stairs and from behind shoots him down. Qracked Nova, the communications just aren't quite there, and the players just not having a great time. No one there to watch each other's backs. Frankly, finally gets one back into Crimson, and Go Bag equalizes things onto once again. Stumpy Longlegs does get the better of Nightmare. 2v3, post plants, retake, the defenders. The onus is on them. Great util to flush Go Bag out of the corner there. Go Bag just a little bit too sharp. Stumpy Longlegs wasn't quite ready. Now, frankly, he's in a rough position. 2 blast packs to play with. A save looks to be the best option here for him. But I don't think Mortal Kombat will allow him to survive. Good off angle though. Does get one. The instant trade come through from Jigsaw. 5-0. Flawless currently for Mortal Kombat. You do have 3 ultimates already charged up, soon to be 4 for the side of Qracked Nova. Stumpy Longlegs, 1 off of the Viper's Pit, and Stuxy Empress as well. So they will have ultimate abilities to play with, probably in the next round, ideally, as the buy is looking a little bit scrappy there. Most players, only a pistol. A bucket's come through from Frankly, a little bit weird. And Jigsaw, look at the aggression, just dashes right up. And once again, ultimates are being dunked down. The boxer Jellyfish leading the charge, and Crimson freely running all the way to defend the spawn. That was actually his teammates that grabbed it well to stop him a little bit, while Jigsaw from above, right-clicking down Senor Pepe with the classic of all things. He doesn't even have to use a rifle. Stumpy Longlegs, close range, trying to get a few trades back, not being able to spray down the players. He walks into a firing squad, and so far looking to be a flawless round for Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna say it, frankly, does get one, so thankfully it's not a flawless round just yet, but by God, this is looking really punishing and one-sided. 6-0, Mortal Kombat, my goodness. Earlier on, Sapling did say, keep your eyes on Go Bag for big plays. I will say, we haven't seen him do anything too flashy. He's always been there to help out his teammates. But overall, I think the Astra util is working now. As soon as he dumps it down towards the round start, the enemy team, Qracked Nova, just don't seem to be able to react in time or play defensively. They don't seem to be rotating off the site and perhaps going for a 5v5 post-plant retake. Instead, they want to challenge for site supremacy, and things tend to not go their way. Boom up, boom up to go down from Frankly, and the Cosmic Divides come through. It will lock up part of the A sites, and defensive util is going to stop the push for the time being. 2 snake bites being used, and frankly, I like that little cubby corner there, but Stumpy Longlegs, he might have to get the hell out of dodge, or else the enemy team will push onto sites and take him down. Jigsaw playing lurk towards mid, while the rest of the team walks onto the site. 1-for-1 trade. Frankly does get the go bag, but the kills are going in the favor of Mortal Kombat. And just as I say that, numbers are even. Stumpy Longlegs uses all his ammo to destroy the door, while Jigsaw on a triple kill. Stuxy, the last player left. Empress has been popped. 1-on-2. He can make this happen. The spike still over towards A long. Not quite planted just yet. Heard the dash from Jigsaw. Stuxy has to land the headshot, and Clown was just a tad too fast. A reign of difference. Mortal Kombat 7-0 leading. Qracked Nova. Oh man, I gotta say, this is pure punishment. Mortal Kombat just proving to be the superior team right now. They're fully outclassing Qracked Nova in the term of like mechanical ability and team play. When they're already confident in their aim, but also it's just the fact that they run to the side together, everyone. It's not making the defenders' lives any easier. Usil does come through. Jigsaw has the Blade Storms, will stab down many Barretts, and your Pepe trying to hide on the wall for dear life. I'll go back. Probably heard the footsteps over towards short, takes down Stuxy, easy peasy. Senor Pepe still holding on for dear life. Snake bites to come through. It won't block off the attackers for much longer though. Jigsaw's thirsting for blood. Go bag 1v2ing over towards mid. Dinks down frankly. Now, that's not his problem anymore, as 3 players run onto A and look over towards long. Senor Pepe not be able to get a frag back. Stumpy Longlegs 1v4 does get 1, but probably not 1 for the Swarms. Go back, runs around the corner, all guns blazing, spray and pray, triple for him. 8-0 lead. This just keeps going and going. Mortal Kombat. My God. They are unrelenting, unforgiving.
Some stars in the astral plane.
The other thing actually is Qracked Nova, you have 4 ultimates to play with. When you're down by 8 rounds, I think it's probably in your best interest to pull out the ultimates to turn any advantage into your favor. Because at this rate, you really do need it. Senor Pepe, Longlegs, for example, the Viper's Pit, just use it, block off an angle. Jigsaw, once again, the entry takes down Frankly and his team running onto the side. Mortal Kombat, they're here to fight. Fisticuffs, 3 players running over towards short. It's going to be firing squad. Mini Barrel on the cam, spots out 1, and does take down TK Crimson for the trade, but was expecting 2 players to be also holding inside the smoke. Curveball surprise there. 2 players now over towards Glass, watching the angle. They get distracted while Jigsaw, he's pulling up the classic, trying to get this kill. He's thirsty for it, and such good teamwork to come through from Mortal Kombat. The aim, the positioning, the crossfires, they are just better. Oh dear. Oh dear. Jigsaw just farming 17 kills in a 9-0 lead. Go bag double digits. And frankly, half the kills of what Go Bag has. Senor Pepe only on 1. Stumpy Longlegs and Stuxy doubling his kills right now. Another eco to come through from Qracked Nova. I wish them the best of luck. There is only 1 player, Senor Pepe, trying to hold down the B side under a Sage Ult. And the dog doesn't actually get much. Well, Senor Pepe does get 1 onto Clown. Nightmare on the trade. 1 at a time, though. The defenders are falling prey to Mortal Kombat.
Planted.
3 players left. 1 of the attackers lurking over towards mid, as Stuxy does take down Go Bag. So that's the lurk gone. 3 on 3. They have some guns to work with, but overall, still on the back foot here. Jigsaw has the angle, spots out 1 player, and Nightmare was there to help him out. Frankly now picks up the Vandal. They're already down by 9 rounds. You might as well just go for it. Try to get a few kills. What do you really have to lose? Oh, Stuxy, great chance of Jigsaw, over heals, but the spike is ticked away a bit too far. I suppose the best thing they can hope for is the last 2 attackers die on the site, as Nightmare and Crimson are going to have to exit over towards Defender Spawn. Guardian like to come through, and Crimson misses the spray down. Well died to the spike explosion, but hey, Mortal Kombat, double digits now, 10-0. Jigsaw finally pulls out the operator. First time, by the way, in this game. And let's just not sugarcoat things. They haven't been struggling this game at all. So to them, this seems to be a walk in the park. Meanwhile, Qracked Nova, another buy-up. Senor Pepe does seem to be doing alright with the judge playing those close range angles. But, oh look, hasn't been able to use the resurrection to his advantage. Stumpy Longlegs still holding on to the Viper's Pit. And frankly, the showstopper as well. Just go ape with it. What do you have to lose? They hear you two being dumped down there, and you know, your Viper, this is the prime opportunity to use your Viper's Pit to basically guarantee, I hope, that the attackers don't push onto the A site. We are actually seeing some proactive mid control being taken by the defense. Perhaps an act of desperation, one can assume. As you can see, B-League has been taken, but no, go back, does spot out Mini Pharaoh. This ain't it! Gonna have to use the Cyber Cage just to hold on for the time being. Rotates out over towards mid, and we'll get the better of Go Back. Stumpy Longlegs takes down Clown as well. Then Jigsaw, what's that shot? You gotta be joking. Gets tagged down very low, and frankly, his damage has been done. This is the best round thus far for the defense. They are showing signs of life, but the question is it too little too late? Has the corpse already bled out? Oh yeah, and that's right, they still have Sky for Mortal Kombat, the AoE heal, bringing everyone more or less back up to full health. 3 high caliber players, and you still have, of course, Jigsaw alive. The hungry, thirsty Jet, no longer with a rifle, only an operator to play with. But make no mistake, I still think he can frag out. The old Torbs grabs one more kill will net him the Blade Storms to play with. Should things get a little bit too dicey, Crimson trying to kill as many angles as he can. Will spot out the Mini Pharaoh. Mini Pharaoh does get the spray down to him. Time is running out though. 10 seconds. They have to go into the site and plant the spike. But there's one player on the defense backside. It will be the Sage with the Judge just biding his time. Now it's time to strike though. Jigsaw, yes, doesn't spot him out, and Senor Pepe nets himself a double, just buying time and playing sneaky beaky like. Finally, 1 on the board for the defense. No flawless game thus far. So I won't have to say that the cheesy God, flawless victory for Mortal Kombat. Still, last round of the half, and Qracked Nova, they are able to buy into this. Frankly, we'll take the operator off of the dead hands of Jigsaw. And Jigsaw, wanting to give Senor Pepe perhaps a taste of his own medicine, buying up the judge, channeling his inner mind freak Lakers, I hope, rest in peace. And Stuxy pulls out Aaliyah, a little bit too close for comfort, good for 1, and Jigsaw putting that judge to good use. Stumpy Longlegs, bear in mind, he still has the Viper's Pit, now's the time to use it, last round of the half. Now or never. Go back, spraying through, whoa, from short, sorry, managing to get the better of Stumpy Longlegs, and takes down Mini Pharaoh over towards Glass. This A-side pinch is going fantastically well. Frankly, pops the showstopper. Not good for anything, misses Crimson as well as the Cypher, and Go Back with advanced positioning. Sprays down Senor Pepe, easy triple kill, 11-1.
Switching sides.
God, wow. To not sugarcoat things, right? Mortal Kombat, this is a phenomenal first half. They already have everything going their way. And now, looking to go into the second half, very, very healthy. 2 more rounds, and they will take the game. This is the best of 1. So, to say that Qracked Nova, they need the pistol round, that's understating things. They need the pistol round, and they need more. They have to go pretty much flawless after this. You can't lose players and you can't lose guns. You need every single advantage, no matter how minute, to try and bring this back. But I don't think that Mortal Kombat will let that happen. It's Jigsaw, you know? As you can see, already off of the bat. The Sheriff takes down 2 players over towards B-Link, and Senor Pepe, oh my god, say your prayers, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, stuck his way over towards the A side. There's a Cypher right there, and Senor Pepe, yeah, he will fall prey to Nightmare. Match point now.
Match point.
Qracked Nova, I think this is their last rites as the priest is coming in to deliver the eulogy. Mortal Kombat just proving to be far too ferocious for Qracked Nova to deal with. 12-1. This is dominating. Qracked Nova looking to force up with whatever they have. But it looks to be pistols mostly. You do have a Spectre. Stinger, and Jigsaw already going so aggro there. Dashes right into Stuxy. Takes one down at least. The 1-on-1 trade. Damage has been done. Senor Pepe, that's a great job to go back. Okay. Showing signs of life. When their backs are against the wall, they do manage to pull out perhaps, I wouldn't say a miracle, but, you know. Senor Pepe getting a second. Okay, things are looking even better. Suddenly things are doable. 4-on-2. There's only 2 players left now for Mortal Kombat, and they are so split up. Clown narrowly misses Frankly. I think he wants to recommit to the kill, though. The timing does favor him for the time being. Stumpy Longlegs running down over towards mid. Does spot out one. And Clown, you have Util to play with just to get the hell out of dodge. Well, Nightmare may not be expecting Senor Pepe to be holding around the corner. Senor Pepe, don't whiff this. Yes, easy kill. 1-on-4. Clown does get the initial kill, but however, on 1-on-3, has a phantom to play with potentially. They can't quite find the gun, so I do hope he won't stick to the Spectre, as it will put him at a distinct disadvantage. There we go. Oh! Takes another shot as well from Mini Farah. But however, Mini Farah just getting a little bit overly aggressive there. Committing again to the shot. Does do damage to Clown, but at least he has baited out all of his util. The overheal has come through. No Leers, no dismisses to play with, and that's a nerd lineup to come through. But it's a question of how fast Clown can actually retake. Spots out one, easy kill onto Frankly. The Snake Bites have to come out now. Great lineup, and oh yes, in the Poison Orb, Clown has to get out of there. He can't stick the defuse, and that's just beautiful. Using Viper lineups to his advantage. Even managed to spray down Clown. Stumpy Longlegs with the clutch, and he will win his team the second round. Well, does force a spike though. That's all right. This does at least postpone the 13-1. So 13-2 is better than 13-1 at the very least, doubling the round score. But make no mistake, Mortal Kombat looking to save this round or buy cheaply, while Jigsaw looking to have some fun, still fully investing into the Judge. And honestly, things may go his way as we are seeing utility being dumped over towards the A sites. It's a better buy on the side of Qracked Nova, to say the least, though. But they have to be playing this very carefully. And as you can see, this is what's so good about the players for Mortal Kombat. Despite being on defense, they're being very proactive and taking map control. Jigsaw being so far up A-long allows his teammates to play elsewhere. Go back. Oh, playing audio to its perfection. Takes down one, doing damage as well. But isn't quite able to finish off Frankly. But Frankly's so low, has to perhaps commit to a heal. Has a pistol to come through and go back. Oh, can't quite finish him off, but did have support from Nightmare. The time just not quite working out, and Crimson takes down Stumpy Longlegs, but he is in the corner though. Then the whipping shot on him, but then again, they have the man advantage. Finally goes down. Go back. Strikes a triple for him from behind. 13-2. GG. Hard, fast, and dirty. Mortal Kombat reigns supreme. Yeah. What can you really say about this game? 13-2. Rather, one-sided, to say the least. Jigsaw, of course, the carry of this game. 22 kills, 429 combat score, 9 first bloods. You hardly ever see that in any games. 9 first bloods for a Jet? Well done. Jigsaw obviously doing his job, dashing in first, creating space, being the human flashbang. Eyes on him. Everyone else was just there for support. TKI Crimson. He used the overgrowth, the airy heals, bringing always his teammates back up to full health. And honestly, I think that probably did win them quite a few rounds there. Go Bag, Astro Util. I can't really say I saw it in effect too much, but of course, the smokes, the nebulas, the gravity wells, not really any Nova pulses. Regardless though, it's a team game, but Jigsaw just going all the way. And you guys know how I like to do things in a certain fashion. I always like to get the nominated person from the winning team to come for an interview, and Sapling has done so very nicely for me. So he has invited over Go Bag, one of the fraggers, I would say, or the Astra player for Mortal Kombat. So, Go Bag, how you feeling?
Pretty good. Solid win there.
Pretty good, yeah. Solid one. All right, man. So, Mortal Kombat, tell me about this team. Tell me about the inception, because I understand that you guys are sort of new in Open, and Crimson, he wasn't on another team prior, and he was telling me how you guys, were serious. You guys want to go into Evo.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't actually know anything about the Inception. I was just invited by Crimson. He's like, "You're playing for us now." I'm like, "Okay."
Okay,
and now
sure.
And now I'm playing for the team.
So a bit of like a bit of a Tens and Sentinels moment. Tens is just streaming, doing his own
exactly.
thing, and suddenly Shazam's like, "Oi, want to play?" He's like, "Yeah, right." He thought it was ranked, but turns out it's in the league.
Yeah.
Right, go back. So I understand that you are the Astra player, the support, the controller, the smoker for the team. Do you perhaps flex onto any other roles? Because from what Sapling has told me, you are quite the good player.
Well, I'm flattered, honestly, but I mean, I actually don't really play smokes. I think Astra's the best character in the game, so I'm trying to learn her. But usually I'm a breach, raise, more aggressive kind of player. So it's a bit of a change of pace.
Right. So you play, I wouldn't say more aggressive. Breach seems to be a more teammates support character in my opinion, because his flashes, doesn't quite work the best for himself. But still, I do agree with your sentiment saying that Astra is one of the better agents currently in the game. Just her utility, it's so versatile. You can stun, you can smoke, you can block off part of the map with your ultimate, and of course the gravity wells.
Yep.
Also, go back. One MVP for this game, who would it be?
Let me check. MVP would be probably Jigsaw.
You reckon?
He just went crazy.
Yeah, Jigsaw just going on the farm, leaving bodies in his wake.
For sure.
But however, would you not say perhaps Crimson using his overheal and his utility did help out the team to an extent, and of course the Guiding Lights on retakes? Well, not on retakes,
he clutched a good few times there, I'd say. Yeah, it was good.
So yeah, man, what's the future actually for Mortal Kombat coming from you guys? Are you guys perhaps looking for an org, or to stick with Mortal Kombat to climb all the way up the league?
I'm not sure about that side of things. We just want to win games and move up,
And you guys are just friends, just play together, have a good time, and hopefully some more comes out of it.
Yep.
All right, go back. Thank you very much for the interview. Any final words from you? Any words for the fans?
Keep a lookout for Mortal Kombat, I guess.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Can you give me your best Mortal Kombat scream?
Holy shit, I don't even remember what that's like. How does that go?
Mortal Kombat! Do it.
Mortal Kombat!
Damn. All right, my ears are bleeding right now, but thank you very much, Go Bag, for that. Everyone, you heard them. Watch out for Mortal Kombat, and they will be making more waves in LPL Open for now. Thank you for coming on, and wish you the best of luck in the future.
All right, thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Go Bag 44 of Mortal Kombat, giving us a little bit of insights into his team right now. A new inception into LPL Open. Looks promising though, I won't lie. Jigsaw, Go Bag, Clown, Crimson, and Nightmare. Watch out for them. Once again, guys, nothing more I can really say about this game. Rather one-sided win. But, yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you Peter Pex for the raid. Thank you everyone for the follows as well. Once again, if you enjoy my content, you can follow me right here at Digitalcasts, or follow me on Twitter at Digitalcasts as well. Thank you as well to my lovely observer, SaplingVAL. That's his Twitter handle. He was casting with me for the earlier game today, but unfortunately had to duck out for other reasons. He could still do the observing, so that's fine. So everyone, thank you for watching, and as always, see you next time.